Hey y'all, how y'all doing on this Tuesday? Grand Rising, good morning. I was just laying here and I had a couple of videos that I already did yesterday. And I said, let me go ahead and post them. And while I'm just laying, I got to scrolling and I've been running into a few of my old videos. And I know Peachy King said she had been seeing and watching them too. So when I seen this one particular video, I was like, oh, okay. I remember I did that. Say I did it 7 months ago. And it had a thumbnail of the movie Life with Eddie Murphy, Martin, and Bernie Mac and all that. I was like, oh, okay. So I turned it on to try to kind of remember what I was talking about. And then, okay, oh, that's the video. So I was going to do a remix, y'all, like green screen it. But I said, no, I don't want that energy on my shorts. I'd rather go on and just do a long form video. So that's why I'm doing this premiere video. And so for y'all to like, see if y'all remember this too, it came up. It's sort of like remind me of when stuff come up in your memories on Facebook or TikTok, show you what you did on this day. So by me seeing it, yeah, I'm like listening to. I'm like, it's a little nice little part for me to play for them to see, what we all been saying. For the people that think that Wood is the father of all the kids, okay? Because that's what she's saying. She's saying that Wood is the father of all 9 kids, and some women would love to believe that, and they saying that with their whole chest, and they know it's not true. I ain't gonna say they know it's not true. Let me take that back. Okay. I feel like they know that they don't really believe it, but they gonna say it anyway because they gonna ride with it, or they gonna, what I'm saying, troll. They be trolling low key, dissing, acting like you know how you got that one person act like they got your back and they laughing with you all the time, they laughing at you. Some of them be doing that, and some of them really do believe her and really want to touch the hem of her garment and be a part of her soul. They drool at the mouth when they're watching her and lingering onto her every word. So I just want to play this for y'all. I'm really kind of trying to like really break this down because this is where I stand with it. In my mind and what I feel, and according to what I see, I don't believe he's the father of this child, let alone all of them. Okay. In my mind, the ones that stick out to me who I really don't think he's the father of is the first one, which is Gregory McKay, and the second one, which is the one she's pregnant with in this video. And she says it's the name. You're not going to hit that part. You have to go actually look at that video. I just shared it really on my community post. I shared it as like a memories for y'all. Want to check it out? Go ahead. But I'm gonna play this little part here. But she says the name. The baby's name going to be Choice. Middle name is a Blessing. Last name Underwood. So right now, 2025, 2024, she been screaming, he's the father of all 9 of my kids, all 7 of my kids, whenever she made the statement. So if that's true, you want us to believe that he didn't want the baby at some point, right? He did not want the baby. He gave you money for abortion and you decided to keep the baby. So I guess you kept the money. So before I just keep talking, I'm just going to let y'all hear it, okay? I'm finna wait until they get ready to start over. It's almost to that point so y'all can hear. And I might let it play twice. So y'all listen very clearly. Like I said, I shared this whole video on my community post wall today.
Want a baby. I wanted baby. He was acting like I didn't have a choice. Like all I could do was abort, but I chose to keep it. And now I'm gonna have a little boy, and it's gonna be his first son. So he's missing out, but we're not. We're cool. I didn't have a baby shower, and I'm not gonna have one. I bought everything myself, and as you can see, I'm out of breath. I'm always out of breath, which is one of those pregnancy symptoms. Got so bad, and just always out of breath. But I am full of energy now. I was tired, but now I'm just like always awake. So yeah, but Daddy didn't want a baby, and he gave me the money to get an abortion. Like that was my only option. But I chose to keep babies. So although I'm gonna be single parenting, it's something that I'm used to because, like I said, I already have a 4-year-old son, and I'm really good at it. So it doesn't matter. We're gonna be fine. I want a baby. I want a baby.
Okay, y'all heard that right? I'll let it play twice. And again, if you want to listen to the whole video and watch it, I just shared on my community post wall not even 10 minutes ago. But I'm trying to understand that she's standing on business when it comes to keep reciting this, regurgitating this lie that I feel is a lie, you know. And this is not bullying, harassment. I am protected by the copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, commenting, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Okay. So if y'all both trying to make us think, or he sit there quietly and just look when she says that you're the father of all 9 kids. So we have to believe that you did not want choice. And that was supposed to be your first son, which was not, because you have a son that's like a year older than her first son, which is not your first son. Because if she was talking about you and you are the father of all 9 kids, you keep saying it. So when you made this video, you were talking about Wood, because he's the father of all 9 of your kids. Okay. So how is he the father? You contradicted yourself. Okay. Right now, yesterday, last week, a month ago, last year, you said he's the father of all 9 of my kids. You make little taunting posts saying it. You got people believing it in your comment section, repeating it. So how is it that he's the father of all 9? But in this video, you said, I already have a 4-year-old. This is daddy's first baby. He's the father of all 9 kids. That's what you're saying today. Okay. Now, there's a picture that was floating around over a year ago that somebody had made and showed us that he's not the father for real. This is the father allegedly. And he did look like he could have been the father, because compared to putting little handsome choice in the middle of the man who picture was posted, and then on the other side put Wood, he would look way more like the man that was posted as opposed to Wood. Because all you have to do is look at people's features. Now, everybody that look this way and look that way, and they mom and dad may look that way and look that way, that don't mean that they not their mom and their dad. And they gonna have to really look like, and they can look like somebody else in the family. I get that. Because I feel like my daughter that passed away do not look like her father, but my oldest daughter looked more like him. My youngest daughter that passed away, she looked more like me. But she has his eyes. She has like his forehead and his eye area. Everything else is me, the weight, you know what I'm saying? The features more like me. So I get that. But you want us to believe that he's the father of all 9 kids, but you just lie. If he's the father of 9 kids, why was you just saying this is his first baby? You should be saying we already have a son. This is our second one. So he said he don't want no more kids. He want me to have abortion. And I didn't want to. I kept the baby. You know what I'm saying? That would have been more believable. But you said this would be daddy's first baby. We're cool. You know? So was you really talking about what? Was you really talking about the father? Like people were saying months ago when this video resurfaced, people were getting in the comments saying, no, she's not talking about what she's talking about. The guy she was dating in between Wood, because they would break up and make up. Yeah, and you say that out your mouth. I believe that. You've been with him off and on, more on than off, for 19, almost 20 years now. All that makes sense. So why would you be saying this is daddy's first baby if you're not talking about Wood? Because right now you want to act like he was the father of all kids, but if you really was talking about dude, whether it was the dude floating around or not, somebody totally different, why would you be talking about his name? The baby name gonna be Choice. Middle name is a Blessing, last name Underwood. So you was willing to let us know about the father not wanting the baby, and you're cool. It'll be his first baby. He losing out, and he gave you money for abortion, and that it's cool to give another man his last name. So Wood was good with that, even though y'all was on and off. He rolled past you while you was at the bus stop allegedly with Gregory McKay. Were you pregnant then? During y'all off season when he would roll past you and they had another female and y'all was just dibber-dabbing and sneaking off and friends with benefits, whatever the case may be, allegedly, that you dipped off with dude and got pregnant, but he didn't want you either. So now it's back to Wood and blah, 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 blah. I don't know. Something ain't right. But one thing I do know for sure is that you're a liar. We know that for sure. Everything that you lie about, not so much. I don't know about everything you lie about, but you just lie so much nobody can believe anything you say. But right here, we caught you. If we don't know nothing else, we know that Wood is not the father of Gregory McKay. If we can't we can debate on everything else. We can go back and forth and say, well, what about this? And then we show some points about that. Be like, yep, that's true. Now, I don't know about that. We can do that all day long. But what we know now by this video, by her saying that we're cool, this is daddy's first baby. You were talking about Wood according to how you keep talking about how he's the father of all your kids. Now, do a follow-up video then if you ever get, in the mood, if you ever get wind of us wanting to know again or this resurfacing, because I'm talking about it. Maybe nobody else will, nobody else care, but it's just something I happened to run into as I was scrolling. I'm surprised I even see my own videos. So I said, I'm gonna go and do a remix. And I said, nah, I don't want to do no video showing her because then she might try to strike my channel if I show her. But this way, I'm cool. Y'all get in the comments and let me know y'all perspective on this. She's a liar. He's the father of all her children. But if that's true, then you're telling us that it's his first baby and he wants you to have an abortion. If you really was talking about Wood, because he's the father of all 9 of your kids, he actually wanted you to get rid of Choice. And you was about to give him the last name. You did give him the last name. You told us the last name in the video. But you about to name your baby. I'm about to name him Choice. The middle name is a blessing. Last name Underwood. And you said it'll be his first baby. So you was talking about him. So Greg McKay ain't here. So how you sitting here talking about all this paternity test and he is the father of my kid? Girl, you just lie about everything. Everything. Is that something you don't lie about? But anyway, y'all, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I just want to make this quick video. I want y'all to get in the comments and engage and tell me what y'all thinking. Oh, yeah, like I said again, I'm going to say it one more time. If y'all want to see the full video that I posted 7 months ago, it's on my community post wall. You can hear her talk more about, and saying Choice, middle name is a blessing, last name Underwood. It's just crazy. Like, I had a little time, so I said, let me go ahead and go back on this video since they want to let it scroll in the algorithm. YouTube, and I forgot all about that video. I didn't even realize that was the video that I had did showing her talk about how baby, daddy don't want the baby and he said I need to get aborted. I didn't know that until I clicked on it and seen it. I said, okay, here we go. Anyway, y'all enjoy y'all Tuesday. Hope y'all enjoy my content for today. I might do a random live. You never know, we'll see. Other than that, I'm just chilling.